You know what people's biggest problem is? They need a step-by-step solution to anything they're trying to do. If you're trying to do creative finance or you're trying to do Gator, right? A lot of people love Gator because Gator is a quick way to get started in real estate without having to own the real estate. You can insert yourself into somebody's deal. The problem is so many people have gone to high school, grown up in a family, gone to a job, gone to college, gone to a church that everybody tells you what to do, when to do it, why to do it, when not to do it, and when you can take vacation, when you clock in, when you clock out, what time you should go to lunch. And you grow up one day and you say, I want more out of my life. But the problem is you don't know how to go create steps for yourself. So in this video, we're gonna be creating a 90-day series, okay? A 90-day step-by-step series, okay? If you need more help than this series is going to provide, heaven bless your soul. That's all I have to say. I mean, we are literally going to take a brand new Gator, somebody who just joined the tribe, somebody that's known about Gator for over 1.5 years, but has not taken any action. We're gonna be introducing him right now. Welcome to the show, Nathan Barnes. Nathan, where'd you come from?
I'm from Oregon, Lebanon, Oregon originally.
Lebanon, Oregon. They don't want to say Lebanon over there, they say Lebanon. So here's how Nathan came into my world. A couple of days ago, I said, hey, I need help around the house. I need help running errands. I need like a young dude who's untethered, doesn't have a wife, doesn't have kids, that can come in and just bang stuff out for me and also jump into my lending business. And I put this on Instagram stories and he DMs me. He's like one of the first couple of people that DM me. And it turns out he just moved to Arizona a day before I put this on the Instagram stories. He says, yo, I'm a carpenter. I have 4 years of experience as a carpenter. I'm a hardworking dude. I'd love to get involved. Now, turns out, he already knew who I was. Obviously, he was following me. He also was super interested in Gator. And so I said, dude, why don't we, from like 8 o'clock in the morning till let's say 2 p.m. in the afternoon, you could just do pace stuff, right? Like drop the truck off here, go here, drive up to Montana. He's gonna actually, all this stuff here, he's gonna take up to my Montana house in the van that we have. So all the miscellaneous things I have going on, from 8 o'clock to 2 p.m., he's going to do pace stuff. And I then said, hey, would you like to go from like 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and be involved in my lending business? And he says, dude, I actually was like super interested in Gator, but I watched a bunch of videos 1.5 years ago, and I never took any action. Why didn't you take any action?
Just made excuses and didn't know what to do, really, I guess is part of it.
The reason why people don't take action is because, number one, it's uncomfortable for change, right? Change is super uncomfortable. Number two, you become comfortable by having a job, maybe Instacart. A lot of people, like younger people, they're running around doing Uber and all of those types of things. Once your bills are paid, you're like, okay, I can chill, I can relax, I can not worry so much, right? So change is uncomfortable. And then your comfort, it's not until you're uncomfortable or something bad happens, maybe like your engine blows up in your car and you go, dude, I need more money or else I won't have a car, that it forces you out of that situation. But really, more important than all of those two combined is most people need a step-by-step solution. And not only do they need a step-by-step solution, but they also need a step-by-step solution that fits their lifestyle, okay? So what I thought was, I'm gonna take Nathan, and since he joined Gator and he's brand new into the whole entire tribe, I'm going to help him create a 90-day step-by-step game plan that I'm gonna monitor, we're gonna track, we're gonna document everything he does. Every time he's working on Gator, he's gonna be recording his screen and he's going to finish his day talking about what he learned. He's gonna talk about his failures, he's gonna talk about his stumbles, he's gonna talk about successes and what resources he wish he had, and we're gonna give you guys a weekly update on him, and we're gonna create a cool little workbook, okay? So we're gonna have a step-by-step 90-day series. It'll be probably about 180 hours. I know that's a lot, I totally get that, but if you want a step-by-step process, this might be the price you have to pay. And with that, we will have a 100+ page workbook that ultimately documents his entire journey starting today. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna craft this while he's working on the lending business. What we'll do is we'll have Nathan will go 1 hour of actual Gator work that he will document all of his stats. What did he do? Who did he reach out to? What kind of deals did he get access to? 1 hour on Gator, and then he's gonna do 1 hour of documenting, right? This is what I want to document as well, is yes, we want to document the deals and we want to document how is he doing the deals, but more importantly, we want to document the skills he acquires and his confidence and who he becomes over those 90 days so that you can go back to the end result, kind of like when you're watching Andy Frisella's challenge, 75 Hard. You get super excited when you see the end result. The challenge with Gator is you won't see the physical result. You will only be able to hear it when you hear how you talk and how articulate you are and all of those types of things. So we're gonna document this through a series of videos. Now, this is day one, okay? So what we're gonna do on day one, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what to do day one. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna have a little bit different step-by-step process for day one because you're not inside of Gator. If you wanna join Gator, there will be a link down below, but Nathan does have access to Gator. He joined the Gator tribe. So what we're gonna do is use the resources that he has access to and why we built Gator, and we'll give you a little bit different action steps. If you are excited about this, please let us know. We're gonna do probably 3 or 4 of these videos on YouTube so everybody can kind of see the first couple of days of Nathan. And then the rest of these videos will be available to the whole Gator tribe. Now, day number one, what do you think we're gonna do? Before we start doing outreach, before we start talking to people, what's the first thing we should be doing?
Probably setting up an LLC.
Setting up an LLC. When we're dealing with money and we're dealing with our reputation, every time we're talking to people, we are branding ourselves, right? So even inside of a Facebook group, it might not seem like it when you're, oh, hey, I'm Nathan. I would be saying, hey, I'm Nathan from blah, 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 LLC, or I'm Nathan from blah, blah, blah company. I'd love to bring money to the table. Now, again, in Gator, we teach people how to fund deals without any of their own money, but your client doesn't need to know that, right? So let's say Nathan, first thing he's gonna do is we are going to get him set up with startwithprime.com. Now, Prime is the company that sets up all of my LLCs. They make sure that my corporate structure is set up properly for Gator. What you'll do is you'll book a 1 hour session with them, and they will show you exactly how to set up the LLC properly, what LLC name is available for you. They'll also tell you what state to set it up and how to keep your name on it, or maybe sometimes you want to keep your name on the LLC depending on what you're trying to accomplish. Have that conversation with startwithprime.com. All right, so underneath startwithprime.com, you're gonna come up with a great name that you are not going to get sick of. B, do not use your personal name or your family name ever on your LLC, meaning don't call your LLC what I used to call my LLC, which was PJ Morby LLC. Truly, that was my LLC name, so dumb. It caused all sorts of problems. Do not put your name on the name of the LLC, all right? For me, I think a good Gator business name would be something like nathanhasmoney.com, right? Simple.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's available, you got to buy the domain. So here you go. C, we're going to get a domain, and we're going to get an email. Okay. Why are we going to get a domain and an email? Sounds common sense, but let's talk about it.
So eventually you could get a website?
Yep. So we want to get a free website. When you get into Gator 2.0, you're really going to want to have this domain name because you'll be able to give people hard money without using any of your own. You'll want to have a domain name, okay? So you'll come up with a great domain name that matches your LLC. Obviously not PJ Morby LLC. It could be, I'm just going to make this up. You'll come up with something else. But let's say nathanhasmoney.com, right? Eric, what's yours? Do you have erichasmoney.com? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's kind of cool. erichasmoney.com. Make sense?
Yeah.
So now you're marketing yourself. Every time you're posting in a Facebook group, every time you're commenting on somebody else's Facebook group, you're marketing yourself, marketing yourself, marketing yourself, marketing yourself. Some people think outreach in the Gator Facebook group is just about connecting. It is connecting, but it's also reminding people who you are and what the name of your company is, right? Okay, so we need startwithprime.com. We need a name that should not have your personal name necessarily in it. That should not be the name of your company, but it could be the name of your domain if you wanted it to be. Next step is we want to go into the Gator Facebook group. And on the first day, Okay, on the first day that you're in Gator, what you want to do is spend 45 minutes in the Facebook group doing an intro and saying, hey, I'm here to connect. Here's my email. Reach out to me. I'd love to connect with you, see what your goals are, see if I can run into, if I run into something I can't fund, I'd love to collaborate with people. And what you do is you then start creating a Google spreadsheet. This Google spreadsheet should have multiple tabs on it, okay? You'll have, here's your Google spreadsheet, right? You know what Google spreadsheets looks like, obviously. At the bottom, you're gonna have tabs. And this is gonna be your CRM in the very beginning because we don't wanna spend a ton of money. Okay, CRM stands for Customer Relationship Manager. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Yep.
One of the tabs I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say Gators. You wanna collect other Gators. Why do I wanna collect other Gators in the community?
So you can Gator wrestle people?
There you go, you can accumulate. Like he's got a deal right now, Eric has a deal right now that I'm doing, 13 grand, you heard about it already? He's like, I don't want to be in that risky situation. I go, I'm okay because I'm an really super educated Gator. Obviously, I created the Gator Method. I'll put myself in that risky situation, and if we make money, we'll split it. So it's not just about money. It's also about Gators have different capital. They have different risks. They have different skills, and they have different relationships, and they also have other resources that you might need to have access to. And so as you're putting these names together and you're connecting with somebody every day, you're spending a couple minutes every day in the Facebook group, you're going in accumulating and trying to build your Gator spreadsheet. Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Now another tab on your spreadsheet is going to be deals. All right? Now your deals are gonna be every little deal that you look at before it goes to dead. Okay? Meaning, let's say you blast out in the email or the Facebook group or other Facebook groups or other ways that we're gonna find Gator deals besides the Gator Facebook group. Let's say I start putting my name out there and I start getting emails into my inbox. I wanna take those deals, put them onto my sheet, and basically organize them for the day because I'm only gonna work on this an hour a day. I'm gonna organize them for the day, I'm gonna look at those deals and see which one I wanna move on to the next tab, which is maybe. The next tab is no. The next tab is going to be active. Okay, those are your 5 tabs that you want to work on. If you want to add some extra tabs, you can do that. That's your own style, whatever. But you're going to look at the deals that come into your email inbox. You're going to put them all into the spreadsheet, and you're going to say that you're going to mark it in your spreadsheet as these deals right here were day number 1, and you're going to make a hard line on it. And then these ones were day number 2, and you're gonna make a hard line on it. And that's gonna help you track how many opportunities you looked at during that day. And there's gonna be some clerical, annoying stuff you have to do. A lot of tedious stuff. Totally get it, but you're okay with making money and doing tedious stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, you look at those deals that come in. You then move the ones from deals to maybe that you're like, I like that. It's a good return, it's a dollar amount, it's a speedy time. Okay, great. When we go into maybe, what are our next step? Well, you don't know underwriting, and you probably don't know how to underwrite yet, right?
No clue.
Okay, you have no clue. So we'll do that also in this series. We'll help out with underwriting and showing you how to look at these deals, and you'll go, Pace, I've got 7 deals. Why is this good? Why is this bad? And I'll help you out, okay? Then the ones that we are, obviously that's a no. Like, that's absolutely not. Why would I do that deal? That's craziness. I will absolutely put that on a sheet of no. Why is that important to track my no's? It's important to track my no's because I want to be able to look back on these and also let other people look back on the spreadsheet. Think about giving access to this spreadsheet to somebody after 90 days. Maybe not your Gator list because you want to keep those relationships yourself.
Yeah.
But the deals, the maybes, the no's, so that people can go, look at all these deals he looked at. And as you're looking at these deals, you should be recording yourself underwriting those particular deals. Take the video, upload it to a Google Drive, and that link goes into the no's, the maybes, and the active of like, hey, we have an active deal. Here's why it's an active deal. Here's what we learned. Here's what I'm going to make. And you document and document and document. This is why I'm saying we do 1 hour a day of action and 1, maybe even 2 hours of documenting. Truly, it might take that much time. If you didn't have to document, right? That's kind of the cheat code, but you and I are gonna be doing this for the Gator tribe, so the Gator tribe can see exactly why it was a good deal, why it wasn't a good deal. And when they say, well, I don't know how to underwrite, you can say, guys, I did a 90-day step-by-step thing that Pace and I went through, and Jade and I went through, and other people in the community underwrote these deals for me and told me it was a good or a bad deal. All of those underwriting sessions were recorded and put into a Google spreadsheet.
Just watch the video.
Could anybody say that they don't have access to a step-by-step plan and how to underwrite and look at particular deals?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Now, you're gonna screw up and you're gonna not know how to underwrite. So what we're gonna do is at the end of the day, you're gonna say, here's the places I'm stuck, here's what I need help with, and we're gonna document this. This might balloon into more than 2-3 hours a day. This might turn into 4 hours a day. But what I don't want to change, here's what I do not want to change. Let's be really clear here. This is outreach and this is networking, okay? And maybe calling, right? So as we get further and further, dude, you know what you might end up doing? This is how crazy this will be. If you do this every day for an hour, in a week you're gonna go, I need a virtual assistant that's handling all my emails because I have so many, truly, it will be that fast where you go, I need to hire a virtual assistant.
That's wild.
It's wild. But the reason why it hasn't been real for you is because why?
Because I didn't take any action.
Because you didn't take any action. Here's a couple of things I want to do, okay? 1 hour should be every day doing outreach.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we gonna only do an hour?
Just to show that people can do it in that time.
There you
and
go.
Working a full-time job.
There you go. Now, what we're also going to show is we're going to do probably 1 hour of documenting, okay? And we're going to do probably 1 hour, now that I'm kind of thinking through this. People are going to go, Pace is changing. Yes, I am. I'm creating this as we go. This was not a planned thing. 1 hour of underwriting and building skills, okay? So I'm saying, I got stuck, here's where I was. Jade, can you help me get unstuck? Can you help me underwrite? Or here's better yet, if you're a Gator watching this, what you should be doing is forget about the document. You don't have to document it, but it might be cool to do it for other people and build relationships. But save the hour of documenting. Nathan's gonna do that for you. We're gonna do that for you.
This is Nathan for you.
The 1 hour of underwriting and skills, what if you say, well, Pace, I don't have time for that. How can we solve that problem? It's a really simple solution that now you're inside of Gator, you have the solution. Tell me, what is the best thing to do? Let's say you literally don't have any more than 60 minutes a day.
Use other people.
Squat up, right? You wanna go and find another Gator. This could be Eric. Eric's probably like, hell yeah. So you go and get another Gator to spend their 1 to 2 hours a day underwriting the deals that you did the outreach for. Right?
Smart.
You compile, you tee these things up, and you create a conveyor belt. So you go, I'm in this an hour a day. If it gets too overwhelming for you, that you don't have that extra hour, then there's no excuse. You should just go find another Gator that's like, I know how to underwrite, I know how to look at deals. Make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so guys, this is video number 1 in the series. I know the production value is not great. We're inside my garage. This was last minute. It was just through talking to Nathan today and talking to Eric, and Nathan saying, dude, I was so interested in Gator, but I didn't know anything about it a year and a half ago, and I really want to get into Gator. And I said, well, freaking let's go, man. I'll give you a step-by-step process as long as it provides value to everybody else. Now, he's also going to create a scorecard. So you're going to see on day 1, that would be today, 45 minutes. How many posts did I look at? How many comments did I make? How many times did I say something to somebody else? My intro thing. He's going to create a scorecard for day 1, so you can follow along and go, okay, if I'm going to do exactly what Nathan did, I've got to make 17 comments today, and I've got to make 1 intro post, and I've got to, connect with 3 or 4 people, and I've got to tell people to send me whatever it is that they do today. He's going to create a scorecard of every day, so you can see the KPIs, what he did, why he did it, and more importantly, he's going to screen share and screen record and upload that into a workbook that we're going to give away to all the Gators. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll probably give away maybe the first 2 or 3 episodes of this, and then the rest of it will be available to all the Gators, so we can show you guys that we actually do step-by-step stuff inside of our communities. And we'll see you in video 2.